Hello guys, welcome to Robert Instructions. Today we're doing a nice comparison of these three TIE fighters. So to start off we have the 492, sorry guys, little stutter, 413 piece, $50 set TIE fighter. Came out in 2012, it's a nice set. Then we have the 2015 TIE fighter, 75101, came out for, I believe it was $59, $59. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. That had 517 pieces, and yeah, and then the next one came out in 2018 with the Solo, a Star Wars story movie, and it was just called Imperial TIE Fighter. It came with 519 pieces, 2 more pieces than the last TIE Fighter, and it had the same price of 59. Wait, no, did it? No, it had 60. It was 69, right, guys? Yeah, it was 69.99. So, looking at these three TIE fighters, they're all pretty nice. So let's get into the first TIE fighter that came into 2012, starting with the main figure. Okay guys, so looking at the main figures for the 2012 TIE fighter, I just want to point out to you guys that this droid is not actually the droid that came out in the 2012 TIE fighter, because that droid I have lost for over 3 years now, and I have not been able to find it, so I did not put any effort into finding it. So there's a replacement droid that came out in the 2015 Imperial Assault Carrier. So there you go for that. But I do like the droid that actually came out in that set. It was a new made figure that was released in this set. So that is that. Now for this next Imperial officer, we can see that his eye has been a little scratched, which makes him look a little more sinister. But personally, that is one of my favorite Imperial officers that I own today. It also was my first one, so maybe that's just nostalgia. But personally, that is my favorite Imperial officer I own. Next up, we have the TIE Pilot, and this is one of the only TIE Pilots, but one of the last TIE Pilots before they changed it to Amy clones. It has a face printing with a black helmet, so that it looks good in the back instead of just white skin like this. So yeah, it doesn't have much printing on the legs, or actually no printing on the legs, not much printing at all actually, but yeah, overall average figure for the time. And then last but not least, we have this I think it's the Star Trooper, and I like this figure, especially the back side right here. I like this version the best. It looks amazing, and I wish they made this still today, but they don't. So yeah, that's it for the figures in the 2012 TIE Fighter. Moving on to these awesome figures in the 2015 Force Awakens TIE Fighter, we have some amazing figs, except for this one, because we have so many of them. So, starting off, we have this First Order officer. No face print on the other side, because it doesn't really cover his full head, so I don't blame him for that. Overall, okay fig. Yeah, that's it for that. Then we have this First Order crew, which we have in almost every single First Order battle pack. We get way too much, so it's kind of annoying that we got it in this TIE Fighter, but at the time, this was an okay figure to get, because it was one of the first times that we got it. Now, to show these figures, these two figures right here are amazing, and the best thing is we get 2 of them in this set. It's the First Order TIE Pilot. Now this figure is just amazing. This tube is just great, and I wish they would do that on the Imperial TIE Pilot, because that is just amazing. And yeah, I have so many of these now because of the microfighters that came out with this set, and it's a great figure, and that's all I have to say about it. Moving on, we have Han Solo. Now this Han Solo is very nice. I like that what's called visor right there. I do wish it could come down, but it still is very nice. I like all the printing it has over it. The armored vest is pretty nice. Again, I love that cape as usual, and I believe it has 2 face prints, and look at that, it does. And it's a very nice Han Solo, in my opinion. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that fig. Last up, we have Tobias Beckett. Now this is my favorite Tobias Beckett of the 2 that they made, in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, like, this is the one I feel like we see throughout the whole movie, even though it isn't. But yeah, I mean, if I were to make an Imperial Convoy train mock, then this is the one I would use, not the one that came to Cloud Sweeper bike sets or whatever. So yeah, No two-side printing, but still very nice. So let's move into the actual systems. Looking at these TIE fighters, they are all very nice, but some are nicer than the others. Some I bought in mass quantities, some I didn't, for reasons known and unknown. First up here, we have the 2012 TIE Fighter. So this TIE Fighter, as you can tell here, is the weakest of all of them, all three. The cockpit can open up to reveal this little dashboard, which just fell off. That just shows you how weak it is. It has a nice little chair, and this thing is also very weak. It can also come off like very easily. It's just like this whole thing is weak. The wings are weak, and if I push down this just a little bit, it breaks. Like this set right here is not the strongest version, but this thing has been through a lot, I do have to say. Like I've been playing with this thing for a long time, and it's been through a lot of crashes of mine. And yeah, but one of my favorite features of this set is the back end. This is just an amazing look for back. It is even transferred to the 2018 version, but this just looks amazing. So for a playability, I give this like a low rating because the ability of its wings to actually stay together while it's flying is low, especially that I've lost all of these pieces. And yeah, so let's move on to the 2015 First Order Specialist TIE Fighter. Okay, now this guy's a bad boy. This is amazing. The red accent makes it just shine, and I love this right here. They actually have made two versions of this specific TIE Fighter, to be exact. Because the first one, the wings weren't staying on. So I actually got both versions of these, but I actually modified one of them to make it work. So I don't know which one was which now, and yeah. But in the first one, the problem was the wings weren't staying on. So in the second one, they fixed it so that they would. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that they add like a few more pieces or something like that. So this thing moves right here. So it's like fires for like a little gun. Spring loaded shooters right here. There's two of them. There's three hatches that open up right here, and in the back. All very nice. Enough room for two seats in the back and front. And yeah, this back looks amazing because you have this nice little visor and everything. But yeah, that's it for this set basically. And I like the side wings. They're a lot stronger because they use this. Here, let me show you these pins. You see to connect them, and it makes for a lot stronger support system between the wings and the actual fighter itself, so it doesn't crash and fall apart every single time like this one. Moving on to the 2018 version. So in this one, the wings, they seem a little further apart than the one on the 2012 version. They almost seem a little too wide, but it's okay. I can live with it. This opens up. This opens up. This is a very strong TIE Fighter. Like, this is just amazing how strong it is. Like, these things, they use these pins plus these, and that makes for the strongest combination possible. Plus, they have these, I don't know what they're called, but they're like these axle thingies with like the hinges, and that is what really pulls the whole thing together. So I hope they continue to use those on all of the current TIE Fighter models, because that is amazing, that click, and it just is amazing. Like, I can shake this around so much and it won't break off, and for that reason, this is why I think this is possibly one of the best TIE Fighter models there is, in the way of playability and stability. But in the way of looks and designs, I'm going to give it to the First Order TIE Fighter. That thing is just beautiful. So that's all I really have for you guys on the TIE Fighter review. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of which TIE Fighters you have and which TIE Fighters is your favorite. And I would have included more variants of TIE Fighters like Major Von Rigs, the TIE Advanced, and the whatever. Anyways, but I just wanted to do these kind of TIE fighters, and I will be including the 2002 ones. But these are all the similar heights and are like the similar kind of models, and I just wanted to compare them all. So, yeah, I didn't even include the UCS one, even though I have that one too. But, or any microfire ones, or anyways, you guys get the point. That's all for now, guys. Peace out. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new here, and look forward for more comparisons because I really enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this too. Peace out and have a wonderful day.